I used to hear some schools when they say that when you want to leave their school, you need exit card. In the comment section of some of my vlogs, I normally see questions like, what's the name of your school, where is it located, how much is your fee, da 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 da. If you're an Esut aspirant, or you want someone in your family, be it your sister, your cousin, or whatever, to come to my school, or you just want to know what's up about my school, then this video is for you. Today I'm going to be telling you guys every single thing you need to know about my school, starting with the accommodation, feeding, and down to the fees. Let's get into it. I wrote down some things that I want to share with you guys so I don't forget anything at all. I'm actually a 300 level medical laboratory student of Esut. Yes, that's the name of my school. Esut actually means Enugu State University of Science and Technology. It's actually located in Enugu. We have two parts. We have Esut Abani and we have College of Medicine, that's Esucom Parkland. Esut Abani, that particular part is mostly for non-medical students. We have engineering, we have political science, we have mass comm, we have law, plus pharmacy. We have them down there. Then when you come to Esucom, that's College of Medicine, that's where you see anatomy, that's where you see medicine students, Medlab students, and nursing students. But currently, Medlab students, that's my department, and nursing students, our department have actually been moved down to Abani. Reasons best known to the VC and other school executives. With that being said, let's move on to the first thing on this paper. The first thing here is admission. Please, in case you want to come to my school, you want to attend my school, you want to be a student of Esut, you want to be an Esutite, please do well to make sure that your WAEC results or your NECO results or your GCE result is actually okay, and also make sure that your JAM result is popping, like okay, because my school normally uses a combination of either your WAEC, NECO or GCE plus your JAM plus your post UTME score to give out admission. Also make sure that you make Esut your first choice. Don't forget that. The general cutoff mark is 180. If you are a medical student, general cutoff mark is 200, but to be on a safer side, get from 250 and above. Now let's move on to the second thing. Second thing here is fees.
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here.
The first fee you're going to pay once you get admission into my school is your acceptance fee. Once you accept admission in JAM portal, it's going to reflect in Esut portal, and you're going to see a letter, acceptance letter, welcome to da 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 da. The main thing you're going to focus on is the amount there and the date that acceptance letter actually showed on your portal, because you just have from the date of that date that stuff happened, that the letter came into your portal, start counting 14 days from that day. Because after 2 weeks and you've not made payment, you've not paid your acceptance fee, Esut might likely withdraw your admission. Acceptance fee is just 26,100 naira. After your acceptance fee, the next fee is your school fees. School fees is 124,900. Yes, you can pay your school fees. You might not really pay your school fees immediately. You can still settle down, get lodge, get a hostel, but make sure you pay your school fees or else you will not write the exam. Make sure you pay your school fees on time or else you will not write the exam. I hope you're hearing me. The next fee you're going to pay is your development fee. This is the oga pata of them all. Like, you can pay your school fees and you've not paid your development fee, you will not get reg number. This is the conqueror, the lion is here. Your development fee, once you pay your development fee, that's when you're going to see your reg number. Yes, development fee actually varies based on the department. For law and medicine, they actually pay 300,000. For Medlab and pharmacy, we pay 250,000. Then for nursing is 150. Then for other departments, engineering, education, is 50,000. If there's any increment, I will let you guys know in the description box. But for now, this is what it is. The next fee is your matriculation fee. You do matric now, and you don't want to do matric. Even if you don't do matric, you just have to pay it. The matriculation fee is actually 15,000 naira. Yes, for all departments. There's no increment based on department or whatever. Everybody is paying the same amount. Once you pay your matriculation fee, you're going to be giving your gown, do your matric, eat rice, call your parents, celebrate, because that's more like welcome to the university, welcome to stress. The next fee you're going to pay is accommodation fee. I'm going to still talk about accommodation separately because the prices are kind of based on where you find yourself. If you're in Albany, it's different from if you are in Parkland. So I'm going to talk about that later. The next fee you're going to be paying is your faculty fee. Faculty fee, once you settle down in your different departments, you're going to be told which faculty that you are under, and then you guys are going to be told how much to pay for your faculty fee. From 200 level, I don't know for my 100 level, I've actually forgotten if we paid. There's something called faculty fee and there's another thing called faculty association fee. There are actually two different fees on that faculty fee you get. I don't know if we paid for that in my 100 level, but from 200 level, even in this 300 level, we're still paying for it. So they might start asking you guys to pay for it. I don't know if 100 level people are supposed to pay for it. I'm not sure about that, but if I find out, I'm going to put it on the screen while editing this video. Okay, the faculty fee is actually 2,000 naira. The faculty association fee is 2,000 naira, meaning that under the faculty fee you're going to be paying 4,000 naira. Then the next fee you're going to be paying is your departmental fee. Departmental fee, remember, this faculty and departmental fee is based on the faculty that you are under, is based on the department that you are in, because I'm just telling you guys based on my own department, this is what we are paying, but someone in nursing might be paying lesser or higher. Is based on department, the department that you are under. I'm under Medlab, while they're under nursing sciences. So it's not the same department, but it's actually the same faculty. So we are both paying the same faculty fee, but we might be paying different amount for departmental fee because we are not under the same department. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. So for departmental fee, for my own department, departmental fee is 3,000 naira. Then departmental association fee is 2,000 naira, meaning that the fee you're going to pay under departmental fee is 5,000 naira. The next fee we're going to be talking about is your class due. Yes, class due is actually not costly. It's based on what your course rep and other members of the class plus you decide to pay. Yes, this class due is probably to print attendance, to make sure there's marker in the class, to make sure that there's duster and the rest of that. It ranges from 200 naira to 1,000 naira. So the next thing you're going to be spending money on is textbooks. Your lecturers are going to come to class and tell you the textbooks to buy, or your course rep is going to let you guys know the textbook that you need. I don't really know the prices of those textbooks because prices varies based on textbook itself. Is not the same thing for every department, so you're just going to wait for your course rep or your lecturer to tell you the prices. But I'm just going to advise that you hold up to like 20 to 40k for textbooks, and if you have change, you can use it to do what you want to use it to do. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is accommodation. I just wanted to talk about this accommodation on its own because it's not the same thing someone in Albany is paying that someone in Parkland here will be paying. It's not something someone in Albany is doing in the hostel that someone here in Parkland can do. When I'm talking about things to do, when it comes to hostel in Albany, you can actually cook there. But hostel in Parkland here, you don't cook. You buy food from the school cafeteria. Okay, hostel in Albany, it's 4 people per room. That's, I think the former price was 40,000 naira. I'm going to write the new price when I'm editing this video. I'm going to put it on the screen. Then for hostel in Parkland, the first payment is 111,000 naira. That's, you're going to ballot. Once you ballot and get a space, you're going to pay. Your first payment for that space is 111. That's if it's your first time actually staying in hostel. But if you ballot again, you're not going to pay 40,000. If there's any increment, I'm going to put it on the screen as well. But if you're a medicine student, it's actually compulsory for you to stay in the hostel. You don't need to ballot. Unlike when nursing and Medlab, when we were still in Parkland here, I can still remember the first day that we actually balloted. They're going to call you guys. They'll be like, if you need hostel space in Medlab, if you come out, then you're going to come. There's going to be a kind of a bowl containing piece of paper that kind of folded. You're going to pick one. You're going to open it. If it says yes, you have a hostel space. If it says no, you don't have a hostel space. So that's what I mean by balloting. But if you're a medicine student, you don't need to ballot. The only people currently now in Parkland is just anatomy and medicine, because Medlab and nursing, we are now going to Albany. You see, we are now going, because nursing is already there. It's just we Medlab students from next semester will be going down to Albany, because apartment is already down there. Albany is actually far from Parkland. That's why I'm saying down there. Okay. The next thing I'm going to be talking about under accommodation is lodges. When it comes to Albany, you can actually see lodges of 60 to 500k, depending on what you want, how much you got in that pocket. Depending on what you want and how much you have, you can actually see lodges. But the only thing is that lodges of 60k cannot be the same thing as lodge of 100k. 60k lodge, you might not be having lights, they're just, you know the reason why they gave you 60k, so make your choice well. Then when you come to Parkland here, Parkland lodges here in town is very costly, but you can actually see lodges of 150, I don't know, single room of I think 80k, 60k. Single room, I think you'll be sharing bedroom with someone, something like that. Then 200. Just for lodges here in Parkland, just hold up to like 100 to 500k. But for Albany, you can see cheaper lodges. You can see lodges of 60, 70 to 500k, depending on how much you got. Even lodges here in Parkland, I'll just say 200, because 100k, just hold it. You're going to find a roommate when you see a lodge of 200k and you cannot afford it. You can get a roommate and you guys will split the money and stay in the lodge peacefully. Then the next thing I will be talking about is feeding. Like I said, in Albany, if you're in engineering, let me just say, if you're in any department aside from medicine and anatomy, these are just the two in Parkland. Just learn how to cook when you're coming. Learn how to cook and carry food stuff, because you can cook whether you're in the hostel, whether you're not in the hostel. You are allowed to cook. It's only when you're a medicine student that you'll be like, okay, there's no need, why should I learn how to cook? I can just go to the cafeteria and go and buy something. Or if you're an anatomy student, be like, there's no need. But if you're going to stay in lodge and you're an anatomy student, learn how to cook. There's still mama put, but learn how to cook to just reduce the whole expenses for yourself. Because once you buy food 1,000 naira every day, your body could tell you. Food is cheap, because I used to see people's schools and I'll be hearing 3,000 for food. Food here is cheap. So welcome as you're coming. Just learn how to cook. If you're staying in Agbani or Parkland, whichever one. But if you're staying in Parkland hostel, there's no need. You're going to be buying food in the school cafeteria. The school cafeteria is actually inside school. It's very close to the hostel, so there's no need to panic. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is dress code. Dress code simply means each department has a color code that they put on in their department, something like that. So for my department, in my 100 level, we're actually putting on mufti. Then in 200 level, we start wearing white shirts and black skirts for girls. Girls, we are not putting on trousers or skirts. Please don't waste your money and go start sewing trousers. It's skirts only. Then when you now move into your 300 level, you now begin to wear the clinical gown that you guys normally see me wear in my vlogs. Aside from that, I don't think there's any other thing. If you're in any particular department and you want me to talk about your own departmental color code or dress code, just drop a comment in the comment section and I will reply you. I'll just find out and I will answer you. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about is things to pack or bring when coming. I'm going to be making a separate video on that. But the thing is that my school is actually not strict, so I'll make a separate video on that. Then we are done talking about the main things. I just want to add some other things. The first thing I want to say is that I used to hear some schools when they say that when you want to leave their school, you need exit card, you need permission. They used to do bed check to know if you're in your room in the hostel at night. Let me tell you something, Esut is not strict. Hey God, if you want to be useless in Esut, you can be useless and nobody will disturb you. If you like, attend class. If you like, don't attend class. If you like, write an exam. If you like, don't write the exam. If you like, swim. If you like, don't swim. If you like, party. If you like, don't party. Esut, like, if there's one thing I like about my school is that they will not disturb you. They will not even say anything. Once you pack carryover, they used to pack it. Once you pack it, your body will tell you. When people will be writing, when your set mates in class will be writing, like medical students will be writing professional exam, and because of your carryover, you're not eligible to write professional exam. That's when you think about your life. Or when you will come back and receipt, like medicine students, you will come back and receipt when you fail. That's when your body will start, your head will start correcting. Your set is above you. Or when you have to pay extra school fees when others have graduated, you don't have to come back and pay extra school fees to write your carryover. Esut, my school, is a very free school. You can fly, you can jump. Just make sure that as you're jumping, as you're flying, as you're partying, don't insult any lecturer. If you don't want problem in this your life, don't insult any lecturer, don't disrespect anybody, any lecturer. Just mind your business and be flying in peace. Mind your business and be flying in peace. The next thing I also want to add is that, please, if you have exam by 10 a.m., by 9 a.m. be there. I know that sometimes they'll tell people to come for exam by 9 a.m. and at the end of the day, they'll start the exam by 12 p.m. It's better to come on time than to be late. Like, I know somebody, Jesus. I know someone in my class that actually came just 5 minutes late to exam hall, and the lecturer did not allow the guy to write the exam. That's automatic carryover. There are some exams that you will come just 5 minutes late or 30 minutes late. You will look inside the exam hall, you see that your mates, they're already writing the exam and you're outside. Please, if they ask you to come to exam hall, come to the exam hall by 9, be there by 8. If they ask you to come by 8, be there by 7. Don't allow anything to make you to miss your exam. If they say pay faculty fee so that you write exam, just pay it. If they say pay departmental fee, just pay it. If they say photocopy this, bring this document, bring it. You can use because of I'm not sure you want to miss your exam. I'm not sure you want to. There's this pain that comes from. It's better that I wrote an exam and I failed it than I was not even allowed to write the exam and I'm writing the course as a carryover. That pain used to hit. I'm not sure you want to be there. The next thing I want to say is, I know in the beginning I said, if you want, come for class. If you want, don't come for class. Nobody cares. Honestly, nobody cares. But please, I care about you. If you are a medical student, 75% attendance, without it you cannot write the exam. Honestly speaking, when I was in 211 and they told me 75% attendance cannot, I was feeling fly and this and that and that. I was like, let me hear. But as I was doing that let me hear, I was still going to class. They did not do anything to us in our 200 level. I feel like the lecturers there then they were not strict, nothing, and because of we used to have the same class at the same place. We used to have class with anatomy, nursing, so I felt like we were much, so they did not really like look into our matter. Immediately we entered 300 level, some people still carry the energy and moved into 300 level too. I think 4 people in my class did not write a course, histopathology, like they did not write the exam. The reason is because they did not reach 75% attendance. Please come to class. Now you see that day that you decide to miss class, you don't know what will happen that day. Go for your lectures, please. I take God beg you now. Next thing is, please, whatever you are told to do, please do it when others are doing their own. If you are told to pay this fee or do your filing, do it when others are doing their own, to avoid paying extra fee for either. Okay, for example, our school fees now, there's a time they will give and then they will add late payments fee. I think the late payment fee is 10,000 naira. They will add it to your 124,000. That's, you now pay 134,900. Please, to avoid all this late payment and to avoid extra stress. The stress in this school, like Agbani is very sunny. Just imagine. I'm not sure you want to experience the stress. Me like this that is even talking. The stress has gone through my head. It's in my blood now. I'm not sure you want to go through the stress of when everybody is done, you're the only person in the class that is making extra payment because you did your stuff late, or you're the only person in the class that is now walking up and down during lectures trying to do your filing when everybody is done with theirs. Please try and do your things on time. So the next thing I'll be adding is, please, if you're asked to pay anything, if the school asks you to pay for anything and they're going to give you receipt for that thing that you paid, please keep that receipt safe. Like, photocopy it times 10. If you have money, photocopy it, keep it. Like, one day they might ask you to bring out that receipt, probably for filing and the rest of that. And if you don't keep it safe, for you to get another receipt, the stress you will go through. I don't think you want to experience that stress. I can still remember when we were in 200 level, we were about to do our 200 level filing. We did our 100 level filing in 2021. Then we wanted to do our 200 level filing in 2023. That's more like 2 years gap. I don't know, I think 2022, 2023, I've forgotten. Then wanted to do it because yes, we were in 300 level first semester and wanted to do our 200 level filing. Yes, it's 2021, 2023. So we were asked to add a particular document to our filing, and some people in my class were like, but they did not know that they would need it. They thought it was just for 100. They had to go down to Agbani to start begging the women that they submitted their file to give them their file so that they can bring out the document. When you even look at what you will stress yourself for, it's better you just photocopy it. That's transport money now that they spent to go down to Agbani. It's like they will photocopy that document and still have change. So just photocopy your document, keep the receipt safe, because you don't know when they will ask you for that receipt. Just keep it safe, make sure that it is safe. I don't know why I keep on repeating this particular safe, because that stress, I'm not sure you want to experience it. Then the last but not the least is pray. You see that time that you saw your admission, that time that you saw you've been accepted to Esut, just kneel down at that particular spot. Before you even accept your admission, kneel down and pray. Pray so that no matter what, nothing, you will not be caught any lecturer, you will not insult, and devil will not carry you to insult any lecturer. You will not be caught doing examination malpractice, you will not be caught doing nonsense, because just pray that you will not be brought home dead. Just pray, because the stress in school normally, it is stress, like it is. Pray. Without God, we are nothing. We are like pencil in the eyes of the Creator. So please pray, always pray. Go to church. We have Catholic, we have chosen, we have Pentecostal, we have everything. Please go to church and pray. This is where we come to the end of the video. If there's anything you would like to know aside from what I've actually mentioned, then do well to drop your question in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you all in my next video. Bye.